FPL camper on the road, chasing points where dreams are sold.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a team selection video for Game Week 28. Yeah. I wish I could make these videos more entertaining, to be honest. Because I do love FPL, and I love making FPL videos. When I started this channel, it was just, that's all I wanted to do. Wanted to talk about how my week went. And I didn't have anyone in my, close circle, friends and stuff that were very obsessed with FPL like I was. So I was like, you know what? I decided to start this channel 2 years ago. But this season, I keep saying it every week, and I'm tired of even saying it. But it's just, yeah, wow. It's been rough, man. And for those of you who watch me, I just feel bad. I'm starting to, like, why am I even doing this? Wasting your time. Because I just don't know. I have no words anymore to explain what is happening. I'm starting to believe this, our reality is a simulation. I'm starting to believe that. Because just there's no explanation to this. Like, how could, being unlucky, it's another thing. I accept being unlucky. I accept that. I also accept being lucky. And I've said that a lot of times. I hate when FPL managers go like, oh, look, I made this pick and he scored so many points. Like they knew in advance, they was gonna. I hate when they do that on Twitter. Makes me sick. I always acknowledge when I'm lucky. Like last season, I said it so many times. Like how all of my picks, not all, but most of them, were, returning. And it was going well most of the time. I acknowledge also when I'm unlucky. Like when I have a good team, I made good picks, I made good calls. I play FPL just as good as last year. But it has come now to a point where I'm like, is someone taking a piss? Is this a simulation? Like imagine if laws of physics suddenly stopped working. Imagine the chaos. Like, what would you think? I don't know. Like, I just have no explanation at this point. So, let's see how the season goes. Yeah. And let me show you my team if you don't believe me. Just, if you've been watching my videos consistently, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not just this week. It's not just last week. It's not just... It's, yeah. I did this once. There was a website where you could check... like your manager style and like the whole how the season has gone in the history, and it was a graph of like your rank, and mine was like down and then up, and then it's just steady down, a bit up, down, a bit up and down, but just staying there. Disgusting. Let's just go to the fantasy app over here. Oh, game week 28, 10 more game weeks to go. I'm sorry, I just want this season to be over. And I'm sorry for those of you who are having a great season, because I know there's a lot of you having a great season, and you should enjoy it. Don't let me, ruin it for you, please. I make these videos for entertaining purposes. I've said it many times. I don't give advice and shit like that. Maybe sometimes I try to as much as I can, or the way I think. But look at this. Look at this disgusting 37 points. 45 average, 117 highest. The rank is now 583, or 586 actually overall. 586,000. Just look at this team. Just think of a minute. Go back pre-deadline and look at this team and tell me the team itself, it doesn't look great on paper. Okay, I've got Raya, the most expensive goalkeeper, playing for the most, the best defense in the league. I've got Mateus Nunes playing for the second best defense in the league, playing for a team who are on fire. And a team who's been keeping clean sheets, and a guy who's been getting assists. Gabriel, the best defender in FPL this season. Chalobah, who had a run of 4 easy fixtures. I brought him in for a -4 before that run. Because of that run. And he was playing Burnley his last fixture, even though he didn't keep a single clean sheet previous to that. He was playing Burnley at home. We've got Otara Dango with Brighton at home, who I brought him in this week for Declan Rice, because the fixtures are turning for Brentford, and they've been in the great form, Brentford. They've been in great form. Got Rodgers with, who did they play? Leeds at home. Yeah. Buemo, Everton away. Bruno Fernandes, Everton away. And then Enzo with Burnley at home. Got Thiago with Brighton at home. And Haaland, Newcastle at home, captain. So just straight out of the bat, the only 2 returns are 2 assists from Buemo and Haaland, who was captain. The rest of them, I mean, besides Raya, Raya is the only one who ruined my structure. Because look at this. Mateus Nunes, 2 points. Gabriel, 2 points. Chalobah, you guessed it right, 2 points. Dangotara, again, guessed it right, 2 points. Rodgers, how many points? 2 points. Bruno Fernandes, 2 points. Enzo Fernandez, 2 points. And Thiago, 2 points. 2 points is my favorite number this season. Raya is the, if Raya was on 2 points, I would have had 9 of my 11 players on 2 points. Let that sink in. The bench is shambles also. It's just, I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah. It's not a bad team. It's a very good team on paper. That's why I'm saying I am not playing FPL bad. The FPL is playing me bad. I don't know what's happening. It's illogical. It's illogical. It shouldn't be this bad. I mean, I remember I had O'Reilly and I sold him, and I brought Mateus Nunes on my wild card because O'Reilly started getting benched, and now O'Reilly got more points than half of this, the entire, team. Disgusting. This is how the team is looking for game week 28, which is a Friday deadline, 7:30. We've got Raya, Chelsea at home. I mean, don't even know what to make anymore. We got Mateus Nunes, Leeds away. It's a difficult fixture. I'm gonna sell one of the defenders. So if I sell Chalobah, and then I'll bench Mateus Nunes probably, and I'll play Van Dijk. I'm gonna bring in Van Dijk. And let me say this before I do that move. I am so sorry for all of you who already owned Van Dijk. I know you've had a great run. You've had 11 points this week and then 17 or 16 last week. So I hope you have enjoyed that, because you're never getting clean sheets from Van Dijk again as long as I have him on my team. I'm sorry for ruining it for all of you. I just have to do it because I just don't know what to do anymore. I feel like if I'd made a set and forget team on Game Week 1 with strong bench, when players get injured and stuff or get red cards, I would have been in better rank than I am right now, using way too much time on it. So yeah. Mateus Nunes, I said I'm going to bring Van Dijk for sure. I just don't know for who, Mateus Nunes or Chalobah. I want to bring him for Chalobah, obviously. I don't even know. I haven't checked price changes. Has Chalobah dropped in price? 5.7, 5.8. No, I don't think so. So, yeah. It's if I bring, I have money, so I don't have to. I have a lot of money. Van Dijk is increased in price because it was 5.9. That's it, but it doesn't matter. I don't care even more. I lost. Yeah, that hasn't been my biggest issue this season. Team value. So Van Dijk is going to be there for sure. That's one transfer. I have 2 free transfers. And then I've got Otara with Burnley away. I mean, again, I don't know what to expect. I just don't know. It seems like a, great match. Burnley, one of the weakest teams in the Premier League. Same with Rodgers. Wolves away. I just don't know what to expect. I don't know anymore. Because this hasn't worked out. This thing like, good fixtures, bad fixtures. This season it hasn't worked out. Got Buemo and Bruno Fernandes with Crystal Palace at home. I'm keeping them, I think. I might sell one of them next game week. Or Enzo is going as well, or it has to go. I just don't know. I don't have a plan here. Because initially I wanted to bring Semenyo for Rice and then Enzo for Dango, but now I brought Dango already. And Semenyo now is not worth it because, they have a blank game week 31. I need to remove more City players, not bring. So we'll see about that. And then I've got Thiago with Burnley away, also good game weekend. Holland leads away, who's currently captain. Now, I am tempted to captain someone else, I just don't know who. I have a desire to bring in Ekitike, but no. Oh yeah, I want to bring in Wirtz actually. Now I'm thinking, I want to bring in Wirtz for Enzo, but he missed out last game week with injury, so I don't know if he's available or what's the situation on him, but it just feels like don't want to risk it now with the way the season is going. Ekitike is another one I like, but I just don't know where is he going to fit. I have to sell one of them because I'm not going to have 3 strikers again, ruin my structure. So, yeah, this is how the bus team is at the moment. If we go to transfers, why does this happen? So if I sell Chalobah for, say, Van Dijk, Virgil, and then I sell Enzo, now I've got 8.6. So is that enough money? That is enough for Wirtz. The problem is we don't know his Wirtz. The fixtures are great if he is available or not. If he is, that would have been probably my move, bring in double Liverpool. I'll be happy with that. If not, I'm gonna have to think, maybe bring in where is the guy? Bring in Wilson, because the fixtures are decent for Wilson as well, I feel. Tottenham home, West Ham home, Nottingham Forest away, and this is the first time I noticed today. What has happened with the fixtures? Look, there's like a dark green. That wasn't there before, was it? Or have I just been hallucinating all this time? If I remember correctly, there were 4 colors. Gray, green, this red, and dark red. And now there's a dark green. And that's Burnley at home. And that's great because it's also on the blank game week, so... And then it's just horrible. Liverpool away, Brentford away, Villa home, Arsenal away. So, but for 4 game weeks, pretty decent run. So it could be a good shout. And it's pretty cheap as well, allows you to. But what would I do with the money though? I mean, eventually I have to address Mateus Nunes and Haven because he's not playing anymore. And I need to have a strong bench for that blank game week if I'm going to bench the likes of Holland and Gabriel. But, and Mane actually. Because he's blanking as well. I had no idea about that. When I was checking the fixture planner, I was like, fuck. I didn't think he was blanking, yep. Who would I bring from Mane? How much money? 7.2. 7.2. Who can we bring for 7.2? Solanke. God damn it. I mean, if you don't get Shesko, I mean, it's not too bad shout. Evan Nilsson, maybe. What fixtures are they having? No way, Voltemade. Maybe, I don't know, Strand Larsen, but no, he blanks in 31 as well. Ugh, Raul Jimenez. Maybe, but then having these 2 for that difficult run, I would have to, yeah. I don't know. I just, at this point, let me know in the comments if you have any idea what would you do with it. Like, how would you, but this is it. I definitely need to sell Enzo. I don't need to, but I want to. And then eventually I have to address Mateus Nunes, Haven, and Mane for the blanks. I mean, I'm going to blank Holland. I'm going to bench Holland and Gabriel. So I could keep, Mane also on the bench. But it's risky, especially if one of those other players don't play or get injured or something. So yeah, that's it. Really. I just don't know what more to say. Let me just look at the FPL Camper League. I'm 20. I am 20. In my own league. I am so used to winning every mini league every season that I've been to. Like mini leagues with 20 and some people. I am disgustingly low. Look at my best friend who hasn't even played FPL or hasn't taken it seriously until this season. He's 10. He's number 10. He's 10 places above me. This is shameful. How is that possible? 74 points, 41 points. Wow. Yeah, Joseph Robinson. I've got number 1, closely followed by Oscar, my colleague, who wants that kit. Wants to have that Manchester United jersey. Renar Schultz dropped to number 3. Or they're equal on points, actually, so not that far away. Then we've got Robert Dye, and then Alex Millar. Krishan has dropped to 7, and to 6, and Chris is on 7. And I am on 20th. Disgusting. There are 40 people in our league. Damn. Nice. It's heating up, and it's getting closer. It's getting closer to the finish line. But yeah, that's it. I think Van Dijk, the Liverpool are the only one that I'm targeting, but also Fulham, because of the fixtures. I feel like Harry Wilson. Other than that, I just don't know. I'm not excited about any other pick. If you want advices on that, just I'll advise you to look at those more longer formats. That's what I do, but I've had way less time this season to just. I like to watch like the likes of Scoutcast and the Black Box, and when they dive deep, 2 hours podcasting, looking at all the data and stuff to get some inspiration. But this season is just doesn't matter how well I've played and what I've done, what moves I've done. It's just everything has gone wrong. Like this week, I thought I had a great team on paper, and it was a great team on paper. I'm trying to remain positive, and I'm trying to keep these videos entertaining, because I don't want to waste anyone's time. I want to have a platform. I want to talk about FPL and how much I love this game, how obsessed I am with it. But at the same time, I just feel like I don't know, I'm wasting everyone's time. I hope not, though. I hope you really enjoyed them, watching the videos in the background. And if you do that and you haven't subscribed yet, please like and subscribe. I know there's there's not much reason to do it right now, but I promise you I'll try my best, and I'll try to keep the videos as entertaining as I can. But I do put a lot of effort in my FPL. It's not working at the moment. But let's see how we end up this season. Good luck to you on Game Week 28, and I'll see you next week for Team Selection Game Week 29. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.